Season 3, Episode 3 opens up with Gordon just running as fast as he possibly can and yelling to the coaches so they can get to the station on time. Gordon then gets the express up and running. We cut to the sheds where Sir Topham Hatt tells Gordon that James will be pulling the express the next day. Gordon is not pleased. So James is running the express, and he's all happy and shit, and he's even boasting to Toby about how great of an engine he is. Then Sir Topham Hatt shows up again, tells Toby that he needs to go to the works and get taken care of. And so Toby heads on over there. He tries to stop for water, but the signalman doesn't recognize who Toby is and tells him to get the fuck out and make room for James. So Toby leaves with very little water.
It's because he's brown, isn't it?
Toby runs out of water eventually and stops in the middle of his tracks, literally. Then Percy and Henrietta stop by, and Toby's driver's like, hey, can you get some help? We're kind of fucked here. So Percy's like, hey, yeah, cool, dude. And then they tell James to come and get Toby. And James is like, fuck that shit. I don't really want to do that, but I guess I'll do it anyway. So he pushes Toby all the way to the station. And the kids think that James needed help pulling the express. And that's the episode! Gordon and the famous visitor opens up with a celebrity engine visiting the island of Sodor named City of Churro.
Oh my god, where the fuck is his face? How does he have a face? He's a tree! He's well-designed face, he doesn't have a face! Like, imagine if you just saw some guy in illustration didn't have a face! That's what's happening here! Where the fuck is his face?
Oh, and apparently he had a lovely chat with the rest of the engines, somehow, without a fucking face!
Okay, full disclosure, I don't give a shit about the rest of the episode. Apparently it's about Gordon losing the top of his dome or whatever, but how come absolutely nobody brings up the fact that that train doesn't have a fucking face? Now, the engine displayed in this episode is a real-life train who actually exists. So, I guess the reason he doesn't have a face because he's just in our reality, but this just begs the question. Are there other islands or areas within this world of Thomas the Tank Engine where some trains have faces and other trains just don't? Like, what the fuck is going on here? The rules of this show are just so fucking weird. You'd think it'd just be simple as, oh, the trains can talk and so can other vehicles, but like, there are several different cars and boats in the background that just don't have faces at all. You have characters like Birdie, who's a bus, but he can talk and has a face, but Sir Topham Hatt's little blue car that he drives all the time doesn't have a face at all. There are tons of different boats in the background, yet later on in the series, we'll only get to see like 2 or 3 boats with actual faces, and my god, like, what the actual fuck is up with the rules of this universe? Like, the coaches, a lot of the coaches don't have faces at all, but somehow they can still talk too? Like the Express coaches and Henrietta don't have faces, yet somehow Gordon and Toby, respectively, are able to have full-blown conversations with them. Same with what we see of City of Trevor in this episode. Like, what the actual fuck, Reverend?
He had a face in the book? Well, then why the fuck did they remove it?